What's up, guys? Welcome to Comic Chronicles. White Tiger is one of Marvel's superheroes that just made his debut in the MCU, showing up in Daredevil Born Again, but unfortunately, he had a tragic ending, just like in the comics. However, even though there are similarities, the comic version has some differences. Daredevil Born Again, even though it was quick, managed to adapt Hector Ayala's arc as White Tiger pretty well. But do you know how his journey went in the comics? Did you know that there are several other characters who have worn the White Tiger mantle? And what about the MCU? Who's gonna be the next White Tiger? Daredevil has dropped some hints, and the answer is right here in this video, so stick around to learn all about Hector Ayala, the White Tiger. Hector Ayala, also known as the first White Tiger, was created by Bill Mantlo and George Perez, making his first appearance in the deadly hands of Kung Fu back in the 70s. In his origin story, he was born and raised in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Later on, he moved to New York City and attended Empire State University, where he came across the tiger amulets that had been thrown away by the children of the tiger. By using the amulets, Ayala gains powers like strength, speed, agility, durability, endurance, a healing factor, and superhuman senses. Also, it was at ESU that he became friends with Peter Parker, who he collaborated with a few times in the fight against crime. Like any superhero, his career started off rough, and he became a suspect in the murder of a young guy named Manuel Lopez. That's when he got attacked by the shady guy who wanted revenge for the kid's death, followed by the Jack of Cups, who thought he was the one who killed his dad. After his brother disappeared, he was confronted by Detective Sergeant D'Angelo, Blackbird, and his sister Awilda, and he had no choice but to reveal his identity to them. After fighting off a bunch of mercenaries who were trying to kidnap Jack of Cups, Tiger helped D'Angelo and Blackbird take down the corporation, which was secretly led by his own brother, Filippo, who was behind the murder of scientist Philip Hart. During the final showdown, they got some assistance from Iron Fist and Shang-Chi, who were contacted by Blackbird. Hector had his identity exposed to the public in a battle against Lightmaster, which led to an attack on his family, forcing him to give up the White Tiger role. But he couldn't ignore the call to use the amulets and later returned as White Tiger. Hector really didn't have much luck, as he was wrongfully imprisoned for murder and convicted despite his lawyer, Matt Murdock's, efforts. Ayala was shot trying to escape, just before evidence came to light that proved his innocence, but it was too late. There were other heroes who wore the White Tiger mantle, like Casper Cole, Angela Del Toro, and Ava Ayala. White Tiger was also adapted into the Daredevil Born Again series, where he's wrongfully accused of killing a police officer after intervening in a fight on the subway platform, where the cops were uniformed or identified and were beating up a person. As Hector tries to break up the fight, one of the cops trips and falls in front of the train. Hector goes to trial and is strongly defended by Matt Murdock, who, unlike in the comics, actually proves his innocence. But to make that happen, Matt had to reveal his identity as the vigilante White Tiger, and the price for that was way too high. As soon as he put on the uniform again, he ended up getting killed. Angela Del Toro, his niece, is devastated by what happened and meets up with Matt, wanting to see her uncle's body. Matt stops her, because she's still really young in the show and this won't do her any good, but it looks like Angela, just like in the comics, is gonna carry on her uncle's legacy by taking on the White Tiger mantle. Now I want to know your opinion. Did you know the story of White Tiger? Did you like how it was adapted in the MCU? Please comment below, and don't forget to hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because I'm about to drop more videos you don't want to miss. Subscribe to stay updated on all things superheroes. Also, consider supporting our work through the thanks button that's showing up on your phone next to the like and subscribe buttons. This way, you help us invest more here on the channel, and your support means a lot to us. Thank you so much, and see you next time.